Hi YouTube, Karen Sort of Fairy Tale, coming to you with my week 2 post-op video. We will start with the numbers. My heaviest weight was 298, and the day of surgery, my surgery was on November 21st of this year, 2013. 2 weeks ago. And I weighed in at, oh goodness, sorry. I weighed in at 286 before surgery. And last week I was 275. And this week I am 270. So I'm down 5 pounds as of this week. 16 pounds total since my surgery date, and 28 in total since I started my pre-op diet. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that number. I was hoping for a little bit more, but I did have my lady time, as Les of Sarah likes to call it, this week. So I'm sure that that has something to do with it. Plus, I did have an 11-pound loss last week. So coming off of the back of that, you know, my body's still trying to figure out what the heck's going on, I think. I've been on liquids. I'm supposed to be starting purees today. I do have a confession to make. I have started my purees already. I started them a few days ago. Basically, I've been struggling a lot with the fact that I haven't been able to eat. Not even wanting to eat things that would be bad for me, but just wanting to eat anything at all. I am totally over protein shakes. I am totally over cream soups. I just wanted to have something different flavors, different, texture, different feelings. So, I made the executive decision that for my own sanity, I was going to try a few things. So on Sunday, I decided I was going to have some mashed potatoes, and they were instant, so they are literally like whipped. And I honestly figured that I'm eating oatmeal, I'm eating cream of wheat. The texture is no different than a really whipped mashed potato. So I did have that, and it was fine. It sat perfectly well. So I felt confident and comfortable in moving on in that route. So I have had some hummus. I've also had some Melba toast with goat cheese, and it's all been fine. I haven't had any nausea. I haven't had any dumping or anything like that. I did have one instance where I feel like I ate too much too fast, because I still do not have a lot of feeling in my pouch. And again, didn't really get sick, kind of got dizzy, just wasn't really feeling well, kind of feeling off, a little bit of like the heart racing, that kind of thing. And then had to make a mad dash for the bathroom. Not vomiting, the other way. Yeah, so we're not going to get into too much TMI, but needless to say, it fixed any constipation problems that I might have been having. So again, that was just the one time, and having those same foods again, but in smaller portions and being conscious and eating slower, I haven't had any other problems with anything. So I do believe it was a case of me just eating too much too fast. Today is actually the first day where I've really started to notice my pouch. Drinking water or eating something and having that heavy feeling in there, knowing that, okay, there's, it's full, I'm content, I'm satiated. So, yeah, that's really nice, because I've kind of been missing that and wondering if they even did anything during my surgery, because I've been perfectly healthy. I felt fine. I've been struggling a lot with head hunger, and that is a very interesting thing, because you can really convince yourself that you're hungry, that you are really hungry physically, even though you don't have the physical symptoms of hunger. So normally, if I get really hungry, my belly's going to gurgle. I might get heartburn. You know what it feels like to be hungry. It's so hard to explain because you honestly believe that you are hungry. You honestly feel like, yes, I'm hungry. I need to eat something, but you have none of those physical symptoms of hunger. So that's a real head trip, trying to talk yourself out of it and say, no, listen, you're not really hungry. I know you're only eating like a quarter cup of food, but you're okay. Don't worry about it. You're fine. And that has been a struggle. I've always been somebody who loves food, all food, especially, good food, and just not being able to have any kind of food at all has been really, really difficult. And I've been an emotional roller coaster, as I know many of you have as well, who are early on in this journey. It's interesting how much food is a part of our life. And not just eating food, but preparing food and shopping for food and all of those facets that go along with it. And snacking and all of that is something that has been a constant in my life, and now not being able to have that, especially at night for me, because again, I was a nighttime snacker. It's challenging. It's definitely challenging. And I know that it's going to get easier. I'm really looking forward to soft food stage, because at that point you're actually eating. You have a variety of things that you can enjoy. Even moving now into purees, it's better. It's definitely better. But there's still those cravings. I want to be able to eat with my family, and I want to be able to, just enjoy food again. And it's been really difficult to do that while being stuck on liquids. You have to remember, I did 3 weeks of a pre-op liquid diet, strictly liquids. And so now this is 5 weeks of liquids. And I think that could drive anybody insane, not just me. So, on a positive note, I have had, people who are close to me, my mom and my husband, and some family members have pointed out that they think they can tell that I've lost weight in my face, which is nice. I also cut all my hair off. It's sort of crazy right now because I was trying out some curly stuff with with my hot rollers today, but I cut a good, 6 to 8 inches off of it, and it feels so much better, so much lighter. I feel much more like myself. I typically do have short hair, but over the past year, kind of just let it grow ridiculously long. So I'm happy to be rid of it. I'm feeling really good. Physically, I'm feeling really good. Struggling with the emotional stuff. It's weird because I feel really happy and content most of the time, and then something will happen and I'll lose it. Like my kids were acting up the other day, and I just completely lost it and freaked out on my oldest, and then felt awful for freaking out on him. And we had to have a talk and some cuddle time, and I felt really bad. But it's kind of crazy how the switch gets flipped so quickly. But it's all a learning process, and just trying to figure out how to do my very best, and trying to include my family as best that I can in everything. So yeah, the emotional stuff is a bitch. I'll tell you right now, it's a bitch. I've done a lot of work on myself prior to this surgery, and it's weird to feel like I'm not always in control of my emotions and what's going on. It's sort of like PMS to like the 100th degree. And of course, just having passed that whole thing as well, I'm sure is not helping. So I'm honestly hoping week 3 is going to be a better week than week 2. But the weight's coming off, and that's a good thing. So I'm just going to keep plugging away at it and go from there. Yeah, I guess that's it for this week. I'm going to cut it short, and I hope all of you are doing well and enjoying your weeks. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.